Matthew 27:46, it says, "And about the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani," which is to say, my God, why have you forsaken me? This is an extremely interesting moment where Jesus is on the cross. And we know that Jesus Christ, the Son of God, the Messiah, the Holy One sent to save us from all of our sin, has been going through all kind of stuff during this day. He's been falsely accused. He's been arrested. He's been beaten. He's been flogged with different whips. He's been spit upon. A crown of thorns has been put on his head. Nails have been pierced into his hands. Nails have been pierced into his feet. And after all of that, Jesus says hardly anything. We're talking about the last sayings, but when he's on the cross, he doesn't say that much. He never says, I'm in pain. He never says, get this over with quick. But what Jesus does say right here, he says, my God, why have you forsaken me? Interesting, because Jesus calls upon God during this time, but he's not calling on him because of physical pain. What is going on throughout this time? He's been beaten, he's been stripped, he's been whipped, hung on the cross. But at this moment right here, you know what's happening to Jesus? Sin is being placed upon him. This is when our sins are being placed upon him. All the wrong that we've done is being credited to his account. It looks as if Jesus has sinned. It looks as if Jesus has gone astray. It looks as if Jesus has been the one doing all this messed up stuff for all of these years. This is how it looks right now spiritually. And according to Isaiah 59:2, the Bible says that God's face is hidden from you, speaking of Jesus, because of your iniquity, because of your sin. John, the 1st chapter, it says that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now, we know that the Word is Jesus Christ. So let's just plug in Jesus' name, since we know he is the Word. In the beginning was Jesus. Jesus was with God. Jesus was or is God. But at this moment in the text, Jesus cries out with a loud voice and says, my God, why have you forsaken me? The word forsaken means to abandon. It means to leave. It means to reject. This is what's happening to Jesus right now. He's being rejected by God. Forsaken by God. God has left him. But the crazy thing is that Jesus and God are one. He said, if you've seen the Father, you've seen me. In the beginning was the Word was God, the Word was with God. But we see here that Jesus is crying out with a loud voice, asking emphatically, why have you left me? Jesus ain't done nothing wrong. Jesus hasn't sinned. Jesus has no iniquity. Jesus was tempted like us, but committed no sin. But the reason that Jesus is being left behind, forsaken, shunned, cast away, everybody point to me right now. Just point to me. That's why. That's the answer, Jesus. The reason you've been forsaken is because of me. The reason you've been cast away is because of me. The reason you're being rejected right now is because of Kente's sin. And if we be honest about it, it'll probably take us to leave you. Could you imagine being one with somebody before time?